ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he disappeared.
Yo, chat, what is going on? I'm back. I don't know for how long, but I did want to cover this update. I think it's Dragon Traveler's one of their biggest updates, quite frankly. The last shovel event had everyone in a frenzy, but the fact that we have shovel event, one of the best in slot artifacts for the Red Dragon, and returning banners, and all these Goonie skins coming up soon, this is probably their biggest update. I won't lie. First thing first, make sure you go ahead and redeem your code. I'm going to put the code up here on the screen. It's going to be CGGXGG102. Go ahead and confirm that. So you can go ahead and get yourself some dragon blood, a summon, and some gold. One of the weaker codes, but hey, at least we got something. Chat, as you can see, well, you can see two things. One, the combat power is really low. I don't have anyone in Oath, and I don't have any gear on anybody except for one unit. The second thing that you may see, I have an EX with a red 1 star on my account. We hit Poseidon red 1 whenever I came back, kind of like a YOLO thing, like F it, let's go for a red 1 EX. Will be the first free to play player with one, probably because everyone else is saving their tickets like you probably should be. Don't follow what I'm don't listen to this. Don't do what I'm doing here. But anyways, our Poseidon's actually, she's just cracked out. She is insane. She does so much damage at red 1. I'm actually really happy that I made this decision, and I'm gonna see how hard she can actually carry me on my account. We have decent gear for her. I can make this attack gear, but I kind of like the haste. I'm not gonna lie on her, and I definitely need to get a eagle artifact, but that eagle artifact will be going to Ifrit first before it goes to my Poseidon, or I don't know. We'll see. We got the red 1 Poseidon. I haven't tried it out too much, but I definitely have to see the damage difference between the two now. That being said, since I was talking about two of my red units, we have to talk about the new artifact. This new artifact is actually insane. It is insanely good, chat. I'm going to go ahead and post up here what it does. A better visual than the in-game one, but I'll read it to you. It's going to unleash a tidal wave to deal magical damage equal to 1040% of your worm attack to all enemy units. Each time a mass debuff is applied, that's your red team, to an enemy unit during this battle, the damage it takes from the tidal wave is increased by 6%. If the debuff applied is evaporation or flash freeze, the damage it takes from the tidal wave is further increased by an additional 6%, up to a maximum of 150% for the tidal wave damage. It triggers at the 10th second after the battle starts, and then every 30 seconds afterwards. And the upgrades are insane, but we're free to play, so I'm not going to really harp too much on them. But for free to play, this will make your worm do even more damage. It's insane how much damage we really have on the red team. Like, we have like so much instant just burst damage on these units. I highly recommend this artifact if you are running the red team like I am on my free to play account. You have to go for this if you can help it. Unfortunately for me, since I took a hiatus, I have no red horns on this account for some reason. I left, I'm assuming, at the end of the last horn artifact. So if you do have the red horns, if you are a free to play or low spender and you are maining the red team and you plan on maining the red team, I would say definitely pick this artifact up. It is going to be your best in slot artifact. This is just the best artifact for the red team. So don't hold out, like go for it. If you are maining the red dragon, if you're maining a blue team, waiting for Talos, stuff like that, then that's another story. Maybe you can hold off on that. Let's get into the pre-match warm up. This is just kind of letting us know really that there's going to be some Goonie skins coming out. There are places where you can go and look at those. I will go ahead and shout out DT Wiki. Go ahead and just type in Dragon Traveler Wiki into your search bar. It's like the first website. Go there, go to the characters, and you can look at their skins. There will be like a video next to 2 pictures of them. You can go ahead and look at it from there. Comment down if you're a gooner. The Wish of the Ice Dancer is not part of the new patch, but I'm now just coming back in. So I will be doing a video going over on how to go about this. Also, for those who are a bit newer to these events, please do not forget to click the event over here at the bottom left. So you're picking up all of these old memory shards. So you can go ahead and buy stuff in the limited time shop. I got to make sure I pick up my dailies. So make sure you're doing that, chat. Next up, we have the treasure dig. I'm not going to harp too much on this. We all know Luna is going to take control of this event. Shout out to them. They do a lot of work on this. I would not do it. I refuse. We're going to go ahead and follow Luna. I may, for the free-to-play players out there that want to just maybe watch like a instant video, I might just go ahead and edit it down where it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to say which ones I'm clicking and just like edit it down to the precise second basically, and on your screen you'll be able to follow along without having to watch like an hour-long video. So we'll do that. Until then, if you're free to play, I'd probably just wait until you go watch Luna's video. Again, shout out to them. We're going to be copying off of them. For the most part, they are pretty efficient, even from a free to play standpoint. They really are. And I think this time we will be picking up some shovels. Our last shovel event, we didn't pick up any. We got pretty far. I can't really remember how far we got, but I think we can get even further. Last but not least, chat, and this is probably the most vocal I've been about is this summoning in my live streams. At least I've been nonstop ranting about the rerun banners, the new Guardian, and Vivian and Azure Dragon, and my thought process on them, or my feelings and thoughts on them. I feel like I left the Dragon Traveler Discord for like a month. You know, I go in there and I post my little meme, whatever. All of the players that were in there correcting bad advice, I see they're no longer in there. There's a lot of advice that I feel is like maybe a little, I don't know. My thoughts on Vivian though. The question is, free to play soul, should I pull for Vivian here? Everyone is telling me it's so good and I need her on my account. I watched one of your guides and you had her. Chat, as a free to play player that got her to red 1, because I am running the red team, having her linked up to my E3, and I'm actually getting like max value, not even max value, because chat, I'm about to go on a little rant real quick. Okay. Try to stay with me while I go on this rant. And I'm not going to tell you if you should or should not pull for her, but at the end of this rant, I need you to decide yes or no, and how far you should be pulling for her. My issues with this character are it's not auto friendly. I mainly play this game only in auto mode. I don't sit here in manual. If she pops off of your DPS, for example, if she pops off of your E3, one, if she's not linked to anyone, that's an issue, right? So for the people that don't have her overdrive on, or they don't even have it in like the top 3, she's going to sit there and do nothing, right? Because she's not linked to anyone. So she's missing half of the entire reason why you're running her. 2, you don't have a full set of attack gear on her, or you're not even running her on your red or yellow team. When she is paired on a red or yellow team, she's gaining a lot of attack, giving all that attack back to whoever she's attached to. So that means you have to be running her on 1 or 2 teams, or you're running her for the CC immunity. 3, gear. You have to be really trying to go for a full set of attack gear. You have to go for the battle axe or the battle hammer that's giving her insane amount of attack. If you don't have that stuff, yeah, she's still usable, she's still playable, she still gives a buff, but you're losing out on so much value because you don't have any of that gear for her. 4, the overdrive, right? I kind of already harped on it, but when you don't have her overdrive enabled before your DPS, she's not giving the crit damage buff, right? If you ask any player, what gear stats am I looking for on my red gear? Like, what are the substats I'm looking for? The answers are going to be skill haste, crit damage. Those 2 are going to be your number 1 answers, because those are very, very important for DPS, right? She's supposed to be increasing your DPS. So the fact that her overdrive is going to give your ally crit damage, but you don't have it enabled, or if you do have it enabled, you have it enabled after your DPS does damage, you're missing out on another big chunk of why you're even running her in the first place. So with all that being said, if you don't have the gear for her, if you don't have the star level for her, right? Because as you increase the star level, you're going to gain attack on her. If you know you can't afford her overdrive to be in the front, and sometimes it's not viable, and sometimes it really is to give that crit damage to your DPS, then you shouldn't be hyper fixating on this character. If anything, you would gain more value of running a priest or just another DPS or another front line or anyone that can affect the entire field, right? This one support can only support one ally on your team at a time. And then you'll say, but she does some type of AoE healing. She heals multiple allies. Yes, she does. And sometimes she pops off. Sometimes she heals so much, it's insane. I don't understand how. But for the most part, her heals are horrible. It's not even that good. So I'm not saying that, no, you shouldn't pull for her if you don't have her on your account. I think you should have one of everybody in the game on your account. But if you were to ask me, Soul, should I be getting her to red 1 instantly? No, the answer is no. I don't care if you're on the red team. I don't care if you have a green or blue or yellow. I don't care what team you have. We know that the next banners are more than likely going to be some of the best DPSs in the game. Why use all your banners here on a support that can only support one unit compared to a future DPS? Even a unit that can support everyone on your team compared to just one unit. And that's going to be Azure Dragon. If there's going to be anyone here that you're going to summon for, it's going to be Azure Dragon. Getting her to red 1, I think that's where your limit should be. Again, she's just a warrior. She does insanely good damage. Not only that, she gives survivability to your entire team. Not only that, she's also has CC in her kit. So she has a push and it's like a knock up. So it's really, really good. The fact that she has an interrupt, insanely good. If you want to go for anybody on this banner, I'm only recommending this one character. Okay, so what about the new character? No, the answer is no, right? Half of us already have 30 shards of this character. If you weren't there for whenever they messed up, they put her and Venus in the game, you may not have the shards. But if you were there, you know. Okay, so why should I not go for her? Answer simple. 1, you can summon her. Like, she pops up. You can just pull her. Not only that, she's in your wish summons as well. I'm not suggesting you go ahead and you wish summon for her, but what I'm saying is there's a chance for her to just magically pop up for you, right? There is a 0.8% chance. It's pretty low, but she can definitely pop up for you, especially for everyone. Majority of players and free-to-play players, they're already saving their mythic tickets. So you're more than likely maybe going to get her from here if you could put her in the points. Again, I'm not saying I recommend that, but if you were to put an SSR plus in there, it only takes 50 points. Not recommending it, but if you do, it's a way to get her. And as I said, in the normal summons, you can pull her too. It's insane that you can also pull her. So please, 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 if you really, really want this character, go ahead and put her on your wish summoning list. Do not go out and try to get her up, because newsflash, most of you, not most of you, all of you have a diamond over. If this character is not like red 3, red 4, red 5, there's no point of you playing this character if you have an Ober at diamond. Okay, so, but I really want this character. Okay, if you're free to play, the answer is still no to you. If you're a low spender, the answer is a maybe. The only other scenario where it's viable to put your diamonds into this guardian, I need you to understand it's a guardian, is if you're running the red and the green team, right? You also don't have an Athena and you want another really strong front line. That is the only scenario that I'm going to say, okay, kind of makes sense for you to try to pull for her. Other than that, you build her up slowly, chat. You can put her in the wish summons. You have the shards. You can farm her affection. There's so many ways to get her up. Please do not waste your diamonds on guardians. Please do not. Okay, so what about Tierfing? I feel like if you're free to play, this is not a character for you, but like, I feel like the Black Dragon team really is not a free to play friendly team. You may disagree. I have no strong opinion on it. Really, I think she's really good. When she is not good, she feels like dog doo-doo. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'll let you decide there. But that is actually, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for getting all the way here at the end of the video. If you did, please drop a comment, a follow, a like, a sub, and everything. Just hit your boy up, join the Discord. We play Dragon Traveler, we play Star Saver. I will try any game that you recommend. I live stream, very random, but just come and chill, hang out. Comment down below who you're gonna pull from the banner. I hope my ranting wasn't too long, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.